All right, here I am at the Waldegrave Clinic. My name is James Carolyn, and this video has been inspired by someone who was panicking in the pool. Last time I was at the gym, a whole load of people rushed to see this woman that was in the pool and pulled her out, and it turned out that she was experiencing cramp in the lower limb. So that can be very distressing. It can bring on like a bit of a panic situation. So really here are just a few tips that I'd like to share with you that will just help to warm up the calves, warm up the lower limb, mobilize the ankles and the feet, just so you don't experience anything like that when you're about to do any physical activity. So I'll show you some stretches first, some self-massage, and some warm-up exercises before you go off and do your activity. So let's get started. All right. So on this occasion, I've got a chair. You don't necessarily need a chair. You can do this up against the wall. So if you do experience a cramp in the calf muscle, or people call it calf muscle, but it's, place two areas where people get cramp in this part of the leg. Is this muscle here, which is the gastrocnemius, and the one directly behind it is called the soleus. So I'll show you the stretch for this part of the muscle, and then a stretch for that muscle just behind it as well. Okay. So let's say, for example, you've experienced a cramp just behind, just in that muscle here. What you do is you do the complete opposite to it, because normally what will happen is the muscle will start to contract and it will shorten. So the idea is to lengthen it. So how do you lengthen it? You lengthen it by stretching the calf muscle, and you can do it like this. So let's say, for example, I've got the cramp in the right calf here. I'll stretch it out that way, and you can hold that until you feel the cramp subside, or you can use this as part of your warm-up. And then to stretch the muscle behind that, bend the knee. Actually, you can step that in closer to the chair. Just bend the knee. And you should feel a bit of a pull on the muscle behind it. And of course, if you've done it one side, switch around. And then bend. Okay, so if you're about to do any physical activity, it's good to do another warm up as well, just to prepare your muscles for exertion. So we'll do like a very a pre-event warm-up for the calves and the ankles. So feet in parallel, like this, facing the chair. You could do this up against the wall. Come up high onto the balls of your feet, so the weight is equally distributed over the joint of the big toe and the second toe. Come to lift yourselves up. Then bend the knees until you can't bend them anymore. Lift the heels up as high as you can. Good. And then keeping the heels exactly where they are. Lift up and then down. Good. And bend the knees till you feel that stretch in the backs of the calves there. Lift. And up, and down. Good. And then we go up, down, and lower. Good. And then we can go through the feet. So we'll do this motion. Just come up, down, up, down. So when you're doing this, come up high. Also, when you drop the heel down, just imagine yourself, you're going in slow motion, trying to land from a jump, but not trying to make any noise as you come down. You go up, then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's good. Okay, so your calves should be feeling quite warm by now. Also, I'm going to show you another stretch as well for the ankle. Which the way you do this is you cross the right foot over the left, like so, and dig the toes under, and try to get as much plantar flexion there. So try to point the foot as much as you can, and while you dig the toes under, and then bend the left knee to try and increase the stretch. This is very good for ankle flexibility. Hold that for about 30 seconds. And then switch sides. That's good. Okay, so what I'm going to show you as well now is exercises for the toes. So if I was to lower this down, so practice, this is exercising the small muscles of the feet. So what you do, if you could look at my toes here, start to spread the toes and then relax. Spread the toes, relax. Spread the toes, relax. And again, spread and relax. Of course, you have to repeat that on the other side. If you do it like so, spread and relax. Whoop. So this is harder said than done, right? So easier said than done. And spread and down. Okay, so this is something that you can practice like anywhere really. I mean that toe exercise. I tend to do it, subconsciously now when I'm sitting in the bus or speaking to friends. Okay, so there's that one, and also there's some self massage as well for the calves. So if you've done a hard workout, you've played your sport, you've done your performance, and you're looking to speed up the recovery process and to ease discomfort and pain, try this. So what you need for this is a glass bottle or a tennis ball. I mean, preferably a tennis ball because these can break, but I couldn't find a tennis ball, so I'm using this for now. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Just going to set this up so you can see it. So I'm using a mat here, so this doesn't slip. So you can use this, preferably a tennis ball, and place your foot over the bottle and roll your foot. This is good for massaging the sole of the foot. Repeating the other side. And then you can use this into your calves as well. So use one of these, then roll forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back. And you can use a stick or anything really, maybe, I'm just trying to think, maybe not necessarily, just anything that's stick-like. You can use, and then of course repeat that on the other side. Excuse me. Just roll that up and down. And you can do that as well into the muscle here, the tibialis anterior. And again the other side. Okay guys, so I hope this information is helpful. Yeah, I know the video production isn't at the very best, but I'm hoping this will change in 2019. Okay, so if this is a bit, if you're finding this helpful, but not quite clearing it, then it would be a good idea to also get some outside help. You know, booking in a massage as well. For those of you that do need that, then do book in with me, James Carolyn. My number is 07593 108 702. Of course, you can contact me online, info@maxstrengthholistics.co.uk, or you can have a look at my website, which is www.maxstrengthholistics.co.uk. Until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, take time to relax, stretch, meditate, and eat well. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.